Romania was the favorite, but Lithuania played better, and that's for sure. 16-10 on Mirage, and Lithuania picking up the first map. Not only that, picking up the pick of Romania, stealing that pick, and managing to win the first map. Kasan.
Well, okay then.
Okay then.
No, I mean,
Misha.
It
and,
was just
Luke J. Or
it was just a battle between two players on this map, Kozmin and Misha. And Misha ended up winning the most important rounds.
Yeah,
in
the clutch
second
ones,
half,
yeah.
And basically that's what decided this map. I thought it was going to be easy for Romania, but they didn't perform so well. They started very bad, like 1-9 it was the score, 9-1 in favor of Lithuania. They started poorly, they came back, they took the pistol, a little bit shaky around after that, but again, Misha took the most important kill, even with that ridiculous nickname that he has, Misha, like a Soviet Union guy. Anyway, he played he was the best player on server, so
He is from Lithuania.
Yeah, he's allowed to have a Soviet, I guess, nickname.
Yeah.
Misha.
anyway, he took the most important kills, most important rounds, and brought the
Yeah,
first
that
map.
2v1 clutch situation and then 1v1. We didn't get to see Toras that much, but then again, Misha and once again, Luke J.
Basically, Kasa tricked me into saying Romania is going to win.
I'm still gonna
Did
stay with that.
Didn't you ever trust Kasad?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
lesson to be learned.
Okay.
I'm
They
still-
actually.
still gonna cheer for Romania. I'm not cheer. Sorry, I'm gonna say that Romania is gonna win.
Oh, okay. But Switch, your thoughts?
I think at the start that they had a really bad start, and part of that was they played exactly like you said. They always went for that mid and had maybe one lurker in A apps or B apps. But the thing is, it seems that if they don't get a kill on mid, they just back off and don't use that map control at all. And Lithuania seemed not interested at all to fight for that mid control, and they just waited till the other round, won the round, and it was what 8-0 start. And
I think 7-0, 7-1.
Yeah.
It was 9-1 in what point, and that
Yeah.
was 9-6 at the end of the
And
game.
Maybe.
At one point, they completely changed their strategy and started forcing their way into sites pretty early. And once they started going for that A site, I think they spotted Weaker was playing Shadow, I think every single round. And that's when they won. I think 9-6 was the end of the half.
Yeah.
And going into the second half, they won the pistol round. They started coming back, but we have two replays. I think the two most crucial rounds.
Let's see that.
In this map, the two consecutive clutch rounds for Lithuania. First time it's Crew with a 1v2 clutch, gets the last two kills here, and then the next one it's the Soviet Union guy with a 1v2 clutch. That was an awesome replay.
Yeah, that was an awesome clutch. Yeah. And the second one, do we have the second one?
And the second one is the consecutive round just on the A side where Misha 1v2 plants the bomb and gets the two kills, even though he only had a Galil.
Yeah, look at this. It's really it's really good play, and the Romanian guys gave him like double one-on-one duels, and he just won them even with Galil. So it was a play of the map. This play won them the map.
Before that round, that clutch by Lukia, and before that they only won nothing. That whole half, right? It was 9-6.
Yeah, and it was 9-9.
So
Yeah.
2 rounds in a row, 2 clutches, 1v2.
And
At that point, Romania stays is broken with a broken economy.
Just imagine if they won that round and 4-1, no money, maybe the plant and double eco probably if they won on op.
It could have gone all the way around.
The T side of Romania was like this. Let's go middle, get the pick, and then do what we do. And they didn't get anything, and the execution on A was terrible.
Yep.
Flashes were terrible. Timing's awful. And just the guy in the shadow every time he flashes them. We talked about it.
Yeah.
They made sounds too early. The guy hears them, flash, bam, 2 kills. The rotations come. It was just, I think their game plan was broken. And plus the Misha's rounds, plus that's like...
It was enough for Lithuania again.
to lose the map.
Okay, getting into the second map, picked by Lithuania. Do you think they're even more prepared in this one? And do you expect to see the same result, or do you think Romania can come back?
I mean, if they're gonna go with an op, it can do some damage, especially on casual CT side. You can hold A with so many different ways, and with AWP you can place them on B as well. If Misha plays with op and has like these good rounds like he had on first map, he can bring this to 2-0, but I'm still gonna stick with Romania. So I think they're the better team in this matchup. Maybe they have an off day, but I think they can. Okay, I lost my headphones just now. Never mind.
You don't need them.
Yeah, I mean they can turn this around. I believe they will turn this around.
Yeah. So H, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm gonna stop listening to Kasat, but I'm gonna actually agree. I think this is the bounce back map for Romania. I think they're gonna take this one, and then we're gonna see what train.
Train, yeah. If needed. Yeah.
If needed.
If needed. Yeah, a decider. Basically, you don't agree with this cash pick by Lithuania, even though they played it. And do you think that the map is a chance for Romania?
I agree with the pick. I just think that Romania is going to bounce back. I think they're good enough to spot the mistakes they had on Mirage and not let those happen, like that 1v2 clutch. That's although it's a great play by Misha. I mean, like he said, they gave him a 1v1s.
I mean, the question is now, how tilt are they after losing this
that's
kind of
also
clutches?
true.
I mean, if they're full tilt, 2-0 Lithuania.
That's also true, and we gotta remember they're young.
If they can bounce back like mentally, they can bring it back because they have the skill.
Yep.
And if they continue with this path, like making some mistakes, they will lose. But I'm gonna stick with Romania again.
It seems it's just a 2v2 battle. On the one side we have Cosmin and Xelo, and on the other side, at least this time it was Misha and I think Lukia, yeah. So Taurus wasn't even needed.
Yep.
And if he starts firing, I mean, it could also be trouble on cash. But still, I think Romania is going to bounce back on this one.
Do you think someone else in Romania's lineup can explode in this map?
Not after looking at that Mirage. I mean, it was Cosmin on 29 and Xelo on 25, and then the other guys were around 10. So they need to wake up and quickly.
Okay, going back to the thought in the previous broadcast, USA. Your thoughts about them and qualifying? They managed to win against Canada in the finals. 3-0. 3-0. Yeah.
But that was a funny dust too. I think. It was like
Canada was leading 15-8.
15-8.
And then overtime.
I was in Atlanta there,
Oh.
and I was watching that match. 15-8. I was like going to the bar or something. I don't know. I was thinking like 1-0 Canada. I'm gonna watch the rest of the match in the lobby or something. Then I go back. It's 1-0 USA.
Yeah.
And I come back like 1 hour later, and it's 3-0.
3-0. Yeah. After that map,
I think they had a better lineup there, and it was like a psychological issue as well for Canadians.
Probably since they lost that first
I
map.
I can't remember the exact lineup. It was nothing. It was Stewie,
Elige, Hiko, and the fifth one was.
I just can't remember right now.
Rush.
They are the only one outside Europe who can actually get a decent chance to win this.
USA.
Yeah,
Definitely. You can think they can put up with the best of the
can like
European
maybe
teams.
compete with, not maybe, I mean they can compete because we saw the last major, Team Liquid, with Hiko, Elige, Nitro.
And one more thing. Have you seen the finals between Brazil and Argentina? I don't know if you watched that.
3-1?
3-1, yes, in favor of Argentina, yeah.
The Johnny Boy guy, right?
Yeah, did you get to see the emotion that he had and everything?
That was exactly that in the time of E-League. I mean, it was a free week for us, and we had nothing better to do. We watched the matches.
Yeah.
And I remember Johnny Boy. He was AWP in their lineup, right?
Wow, I just can't remember it right now. Yeah, AWP.
And he's gonna come to Belgrade. And, and soon after that victory, I think he was transferred into some Brazilian team.
Yeah, with Kogu and the guys.
Yeah, instantly.
But do they speak the same language?
In Argentina, it's Spanish. In Brazil, it's Portuguese.
Yeah, but I think
it's similar. Not the same, but it's similar.
Even Fallen tweeted that he congratulated Johnny Boy on winning, and he basically said he plays a lot of lands in Brazil, so I guess he knows Portuguese.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably. I mean, Argentina, they had a misfortune last year. They lost in the finals against Brazil. They couldn't make it after because of some issue?
Yes or no? I
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm happy to see Argentina.
Yeah,
like,
I
to see
mean
him
the
here.
way they're looking forward to this thing is just on another level, and it's
Yeah,
nice
but
to see
you
that
can
kind of
imagine,
emotions.
You can imagine like having Brazil next to you, all this success. It's
Sure.
Luminosity, SK, Immortals now winning DreamHack, and Argentina is nowhere to be found.
Yeah,
on
but
this.
the question is which lineup
But
would have
okay,
come.
but Brazil had the longest history, longer
Yep.
history. I mean, we remember the MIBR team, Brazilians
Yes,
FNX.
with elements. Yeah,
with FNX as well, and Kogu and
Yeah.
Nak and so many players. They had history, but Argentinians never. And
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
why I'm glad to see
Maybe this is
them
the start.
maybe this is
fly
a good
across
start.
the world and play this. But outside Europe, only USA can do some damage. It's Australia, China, and
Australia, China, Tunisia.
Oh,
Tunisia,
really?
yeah, they managed to win
Morocco.
against Morocco,
yeah,
yes,
I
in the
remember that.
finals.
Maybe China can do something in
that's what I
if
wanted to ask
they,
you.
But Thailand guys are okay. They had some decent runs on offline qualifier.
Yeah.
They barely lost that qualifier, barely made
For
it.
the major, yeah.
Yeah, for the major in Katowice in June or May. I don't remember.
Let's get back quickly to this match because the map is about to start. I want to hear your predictions now. Let's start off with Swage this time. Let Swage be the first.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I said. I think Romania is gonna bounce back, and it's going to be 16-8.
Okay.
Wow, not so safe. I was expecting him to say like one team is going to win.
Okay, you go.
For
not that
me,
guy. Come
Romania 16. I don't know the sides. Can you tell me the sides?
No,
Okay.
no. It's
I didn't know the sides.
16-7. Romania.
CT Romania.
16-5. 16-7.
67 in favor of Romania.
Okay,
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second map cash is about to start. Romania versus Lithuania. Mega Man and Harold. Let's go, boys.
It's quite the indecisive predictions going out there, man. I need to know what side they're starting on, otherwise I can't make a prediction. Just say some numbers, man. Come on.
To be honest, I mean, that's the most accurate the analyst desk's ever been. One of the teams is going to win. Shit, you're not wrong, lads. You're really not.
It's the first time that they'll get a prediction right today.
Yeah,
Torres and Misha going to open up, though, so it's already not looking good for Romania through the opening pistol round as the terrorist side of Lithuania get into that A bomb site and don't lose a player in the process, and they're going to boost up here by quad, so the USP from Torres might be able to find a little bit of extra cheddar in the bank, and that's going to be another kill. Cemente coming around. Torres again. He was quiet in the first match. He's starting off like a tiger in this one with 3 opening kills, looking for the 4th. Might actually get it here. Oh, he's going to get a bullet to the face, but this round is over.
Yeah, all but done. And that's going to be the end of that. So, good game. Rest in peace. That's it. That's the end of it. It's over. It's all over.
There you go. Misha finishes it off. It's a full house for the terrorist side of Lithuania. 3 kills for Torres, 2 for Misha. Immediately, that AK gets bought up by Torres and Misha. They're not going to money farm at all. Viker's going to go on to the MAC 10. UMP for Kruin and a Galil for Lucci. We'll see what they decide to do here on the CT side. Zella's going to be saving up for that AWP. He's only on the USP, doesn't upgrade the pistol, doesn't buy armor. Rest of them are going to get a little bit of armor and 1 smoke. That smoke has actually already been thrown out. We're going to reverse boost into the vents. This could be a good boost here. So we do see Torres here coming out mid.
Yeah, could potentially get caught out as Cosme is up on high. Already 1 kill comes in, but that's going to be a recovered weapon, so potential to be
That's an
doing
AK,
work
yeah.
with that. Yeah, but the push is coming into the A bomb site. It's only yellow left, and he's already dead. So maybe worth saving the AK. I mean, 2 versus 4, you're not going to be able to retake this. That's
Absolutely.
exactly what Cosme does. So hold on to that one. Maybe if B10 can get a kill here and recover a weapon, happy days. Get out of dodge with that one. That's good work from Romania, but Lithuania giving a... And if they keep 3 players alive here, it's a pretty decisive round, and they're going to be able to buy into the next round. BTN needs to really hold on to that weapon. I don't want to see him going down, otherwise I'll be a little bit disappointed. And he is going to be able to escape, dodge, keep himself in it, keep a weapon. And
I think the purpose of him staying over there by truck, though, was to at least try to hold the terrorists in until the bomb explodes. Him getting tagged up like that means that he's going to have to fall back now. Do see a player from the Romanian side drop, and he does end up losing that ump, so no extra joy out of this round for the Romanian side. They do get the AK, but that's all they're going to get out of that round.
Yeah, looks like a rage quit.
Yeah, could be. Could be. Could be. I don't see anything in Skype alluding to this pause that's going down. Way to stay on top of that, boys. Well done indeed. Lithuania 2-0. Going to be a relatively vanilla round. They just need to figure out where Cosmin is with that AK and stay the hell away from him. Let's see how this one goes. Oh, there he is. Now we see a tech pause Romania. Okay, so it was a technical drop. Cemente back in the server. We're good to go. That's right, Alexander. I'm calling you out, bro. Calling you out.
I've got an interesting story for you while we are paused. I'm pausing now. I'll tell you quickly. So there's a guy on Twitter, the @Herald, and I've been trying to get in contact with him, and I think he may be in prison.
Oh yeah? What makes you think he's in prison?
Well, I've been looking it up, and I found a Reddit thread where he was offering help. His name's Carl Herrells, and apparently he's gone to prison, which is why he's no longer replying on Reddit. So if he has, that's pretty upsetting because I really want that Twitter tag. I'll pay. I will give you money. Anyway, Taurus gonna open this one up. Right at going straight down on this. Mac 10, the Biggie Smalls money maker, going to work, getting kills left, right, and center, doing work that makes you a hater. Shame you can't just be appreciator. Taurus is going to go down, and the Mac 10 will be recovered. And
well, you know what they say.
It
was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper and heavy D up in the limousine. Vickers going to be able to find one on Zello. And now they know where the AK is. Cosmi's going to come in on one. It's still a 3-on-2, so this is doable. He does have armor behind that AK, so we'll see just what they can do. BTN tag down. Dropped Cruin. Return frag comes out. One player on high, but coming around from the backlines, it's going to be Lucha.
Yeah, he needs to get in and support his teammate here. It looks like Misha doesn't care. Going to take the kill either way, and so that is 3-0 for Lithuania. But losing all those players that round is definitely going to be a detriment to their economy. The AWP is going to come out, and I'll be interested to see Taurus. Who's Taurus replacing? Let's see.
What do you mean, who's he replacing?
No, who's Taurus in the last game, was he?
Yeah, he was. He was the bottom
sure?
fragger. Yeah.
Maybe that's why I don't remember.
Yeah, he
anyway,
didn't really have a lot of impact. This time around, he does have a lot of impact. He's 7-3 right now, and he gets the opening pick with that off fast aggression towards mid. That's going to be Cemente that drops.
Just to let you know, my earphones are breaking, so if I stop talking at some point, it's because they have just exploded on my head. Anyway,
hope it's painful when they do.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Anyway, Zello going to take down Misha, and so 4-on-2 now. Cruin in a difficult position. He is spotted. He's going to get taken down. It's all on Taurus. 1 versus 4 to try and get some work finished. But,
well, he's got to ace it in order to win it.
Yeah.
And not a lick of damage on any of the players that are remaining in the server right now. BTN getting aggressive on B. So he's not going to be expecting the push to be coming around from mid-main. He might be able to find this player over by Catbox or Sugar Cube, that I know you Euros like to call it. The bomb's actually lost out through mid, so this is pretty much a lost round. He's got to be careful. They're going to hear this. BTN knows. So he's just going to post up for the time being, guard the bomb, and not allow him to get in. And Taurus is going to walk right into this. Boop! And are they going to double? No, they don't salvage the double up. So they're going to stick to just the single up here. It worked for him into that last round, and that will be what looks to be a reset for the Lithuanian side, unless they force, and they do. So this is curious. They pick up an AWP, a Scout, 2 AKs, and a PT-50. So this is actually a reasonable buy that Lithuania has been able to muster into this round.
Yeah, it definitely is a good start in. So Lithuania definitely not looking great in this round specifically, but in general it's not too bad. It wasn't the best of rounds last time. They only got 1 kill, but that being said, definitely looking strong, especially on their map pick. They need to be coming out all guns blazing and all barreled, I guess. That's not a sentence. Lithuania going to be going towards the A bomb site. There's no armor on Luke G here. Glass cannon AWP. I'm not sure why Misha isn't picking up the AWP here. He was definitely potent with it on the last map. But then again, if we remember, he wasn't AWPing on T side. So Taurus, he needs to be very careful. That's a risky position to be playing. Luke G is going to get taken down, and that's that. I guess 3 versus 5 now, and Lithuania in a difficult position. Vika is going to recover the AWP, but no kill coming through. Perfect pop flash comes out. So With 45 seconds remaining in the round, they are going to be heading over towards the B bomb site and hoping that they're going to get in there before the rotate arrives, but they're already too late. It's not going to work out, because I mean, it's going to be tagged up. And right out. Oh, 4 HP left. If that no-scope had hit, I would have screamed, probably. Kruin, you have to actually aim? Oh, okay, I'm just not going to talk anymore. That's insane. Kruin takes that kill through the wall and leaves it in a 3 versus 4. So this is definitely a lot more doable now, as Kruin with the scout just wanting to do more damage. Oh, going to miss that shot and get taken down. So 2 versus 4 on that B bomb site now. Good kill comes in from Misha, and it's going to open it up, but the bomb not on the bomb site. With 10 seconds remaining, Misha will go down.
And that's not a bad aim build for him to take. It's, if he loses that, then they lose the round, and they at least get the money out of it. And if he tries to go for the bomb plant and they wait and then kill him afterwards, without him getting the bomb plant, then no money, no joy. Lithuania still in the lead, 3-2, but it is going to be a save round, and you can see Viker's going to stay on the Glock. Luke G is going to stay on the Glock. Torres picks up a P250, a Tech 9 in the hands of Misha, and a P250 for Kruin. So it looks like it's just going to be a fast push in towards that A-bomb site with 3 players barreling out through Squeaky, and that's exactly what it's going to be. So here they come into the site. This is going to be Cemente trying to lock it down with Ryder. And so far so good, but there's a pair of frags coming out here for Misha.
Yeah, Misha doing work there. There's himself 2 kills. He wants the bomb plant, but I don't see it being too possible here. He's going to get taken down by BTN. So 3-all now, and there is going to be a buy coming out from the Lithuanians, and it should be a relatively strong buy. AKs across the board, and we saw them doing that most of last half. Oh, sorry, the last half in the last game. So mostly AKs just getting in there, doing some damage, and it seems to work out quite nicely for them. So that's what we're going to be looking for from Lithuania here. Just get in, do the damage, and get that bomb planted. And that's what they're going to be hoping for. It's looking like a B-sided play. So 3-3. Whoever wins this round is going to be taking the lead, and it's a key round to be taking. Xello on that AWP again. He's played this position quite a few times. Looks like it could be somewhat of a small fake towards A. No, not even that. Just mid. Going to be under attack. But the problem with faking mid is those players are already in position to come into the B bomb site. Cemente going to be dropping down full flashed. I don't like that at all. I mean, if you can stop yourself at all, it's worth it, because if you get full flashed in the vents, you're in serious trouble. Cosmin comes in with 1 and 2. Bloody hell, come on. Someone needs to be checking that. If there's 3 players and checkers, you need to be watching the vent room, otherwise you can be absolutely demolished. BTN still alive on that side, buying time for his team, time for his team, time for his team, time for his team. Big Zello up on high, takes 1 kill. Bomb's being thrown over, but there's no one there to catch it. Ryder just holds down the angle. There's no smoke to put down, and so he can just sit there all day long. As Luchi will try and work his way in. He spots out the player. Luchi gets the kill there as Cosmin goes down as well. Now it's all on Zello. 45 seconds remain. There is not much he can do here. Oh no, come on, someone pressure him. Finally, Luchi takes him down and puts that 4th round on the board, but hey, way too close.
Was very close, but Lithuania is going to take every tally in the win column that they can get, and if they can get that all day, I mean, 3 versus 2, the patience perseveres for him. Not bad. Not a bad recovery from them. Ryder a little over peaking and B main from CT spawn. And with him getting shot at, that forced Cosmin to try to make a play in vents. And because of that, they both end up going down because those angles were watched. And Xello doesn't have an angle at all from heaven to be able to help his teammates. So he just gets screwed over in that situation because of that exchange. So a nice recovery from Lithuania after they're on the back foot getting into that B bomb site. Now, obviously, you saw that bomb get thrown across, but that player lost his life immediately going into that B bomb site. So that's a bit of a mistake there, not having the utility into that last round, but that's just because they didn't have the money. This time around, they've got a pretty good buy on the terrorist side. It's pretty much even on both sides on this one. 3 rifles and an AWP for the CT side with the CZ, and then 4 AKs and a Tech 9 for the terrorists. So pretty evened up right now.
Yeah, definitely not looking too bad. And if Lithuania take this round, they put themselves up onto 6 because it's going to be an eco from the Romanian side after this one. They have forced into it. But then again, it's a pretty equal buy. Ryder's still alive on this bomb site as Cosmin comes in to help him out. Luchi holding down in mid finds a kill, but now it's 2 versus 3. They're very, very low. This Molotov could just finish him off. He's going to go down on his head, and it will take him down. Vika, nice kill comes in. Mean, although he's trying to do work, he's not going to be able to. And once again, Yellow versus 2, AWP in hand, up on high. This is exact same we saw last round. This bomb is going to be going down, and Xella can't do much about it. He does try and get in, but Luke G needs to be very careful. I'm not sure if they're aware he's up, but yeah, now they are. And the flank comes in. Vika takes him down. If that was me, would have gone for the knife, but then I'm not very good at the game, so, you know.
Yeah, and with the way the timing seems to work in this game, he probably would have turned around and no-scoped you in the face if you did. Just the way that the game is. That's a reset here for Romania's side. They're going to be on pistols going forward into this one. It's now 5-3. Lithuania getting a little bit of a lead going. 2 rounds the difference. See if they can continue on moving forward. Because this is a pretty solid recovery after losing 3 rounds in a row. And they get a golden opportunity to get up to 6 rounds now on their T side.
Nice push there from Xello, but it's not going to be enough. He's going to get taken down, and like I said, this could be the 6th round of the board, pretty potentially, because there's no money to play with. Nice Molotov comes in just to clear that bomb site out, and Cemente going ham with that USP in hand. Does take down Misha in middle, but he is going to get traded out. And as long as they keep 3 players alive here, this should be okay. BTN has recovered the AWP. Save it. Get out of dodge. Stop holding the angle. Stop holding the angle. Stop holding the angle. Stop holding the angle. Is he going to stop holding the angle?
Now he is.
Now he is.
But now they know where he is.
Well, he has got the opportunity to get away, so still not all donezo.
I would have been out of there earlier.
Yeah,
I would have been way gone.
Yeah, give them no idea where you are. That's the idea. And they have to check every corner. There's a lot of places they don't have to check just because he did fire off that one shot, and so they probably are going to be able to hunt him down. Or this is getting close. They're real close now. Both BTN. Oh, he's just slipped by Luke G. He's got himself away and he's got himself alive. It's what matters. Luke G not checking it. That's going to be the AWP saved on BTN. And he even gets a kill to restrict the economy of Lithuania, which is pretty good stuff for them.
Yeah, but Lithuania is really starting to build up some money now. They're going to have 3 buy downs into this round and all the utility behind that. But, I mean, you see 3 players that are going to be sub $1,500. So if this round does go Romania's way, then we may see a save from Lithuania. But that's really going to come on the back of whether or not they get a bomb plant out of this round. So that's yet to be determined. Could happen. It absolutely could happen.
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt. Taurus opens it up. He's taking a nice early kill. But let's not forget, I mean, in this situation last game, Lithuania were already, like, what, 9-1 up? So Romania definitely putting up more of a fight here. But as the favoured team, they should have done a lot more than this. Trades come through, and Yellow, the last man alive, with the AWP in hand. Too many times has he seen this situation, and too many times has he not been able to prevail due to extenuating circumstance. He is going to be able to save all that utility, kit, head armor, AWP, but saving is one thing, winning rounds is another.
Yeah, so again, I mean, just trying to hold on to this for the next round, but again, it's a reset to the economy for the CT side. They're going to be on pistols. I mean, Xelos should be able to drop a couple of pistols over for his teammates to try and get a little bit of something going into the next round, but as it stands right now, they're in a pretty dire situation. 7-3 is going to be the scoreline for Lithuania, and I mean, there's still the prospect of a 12-3 scoreline throughout the half. They're going to try to track down this AWP. They've got a little bit of money to go for the chase here. No reason not to. But Zello is perfectly content just hiding behind quad box and keeping that AWP. And he'll get away. So we will see the AWP carried over. Not a lot of money here on the CT side. They can drop a rifle off of Zello, but the rest of them can't really force. But they are going to go in for it. So this is a desperation play from the Romanian side.
Yeah, definitely just trying to do what they can now. And I'm not sure it's going to be enough at this point because they're running out of time. 7-3 already. Taurus opens it up onto BTN. Lucci follows it onto Ryder, and already they're 2 men down. This is really not looking good now, and already in a very dire situation. The B-bomb site is completely open and free for Misha to just walk into, and I think that's exactly what he's going to do. And as soon as he does, that bomb should be heading the hell over there as Cemente goes down. Oh my god, Vika takes down Cosmin with that quick shot. And that round is done. Once again, Xello going to save exactly what he saved last time, except this time he's got a 5-7 as well. Happy days.
Yeah, but there's also 5 terrorists up to track this down. He's in the same spot he was in last time. And that's 3 times now, 3 rounds now that we've seen Torres come out mid and find that pick. And that's been massive going forward in these rounds. Turn around. There you go. So they do eventually track him down and get the AWP out of his hands. That's going to be fine. And now we will have to see a save. Romania has to save one. They need the economy behind them. They need to get the AWP into Zello's hands. He can go glass cannon into this round, but Yeah, okay. So they're going to buy a little bit of armor, they're going to buy a little bit of utility and upgraded pistols. And Lithuania's got an opportunity for a 9-3 before the next gun round comes in, and that's massive. I mean, 9 rounds in the TTC set of cash, that's a pretty solid scoreline. And BTN again tagged up here over at the B-bomb site on the verge of going down at 39 HP.
Yeah, absolutely. Not looking good for Romania. And if they lose this 9th round, they're already looking at the 9-6 scoreline. Last time it was on their T side. Nice kill comes in from Cosmine there. And this is what I want to see from Romania. A little bit more aggression. Get in the faces of the enemy. Don't sit back and let them come to you, because they're doing a really good job right now of just getting in the face of that Romanian side. Lithuania proving to be a formidable force. So, let's see. Romania, pistols in hand. Maybe there's still hope. Then again, maybe not, because so far this is looking real good for Lithuania. Nice kill comes in from Crew and Beaker. It's going to get taken down, and that's the bomb, actually. So that's pretty dangerous now. All those Ts are going to rotate all the way over there. And Yellow just going to hold himself in position and hope that he can defend.
It's Lucha that's coming around from A main. Should be able to find him here. And he's going to do that. And there you go. Takes him down. So the bomb's going to get recovered here. He just didn't have the support from his teammates at the time for that. Ryder gets himself into squeaky door, so that's a beneficial position here. See what he can do from this.
Question is how much he can get done. If he does come out at the perfect time, he might be able to get himself 2 kills. He's closed the door as well. They have no idea he's there. He's going to come out, but it doesn't matter. Lucci puts his gun in his nose and pulls the trigger as Lithuania take themselves a 9th round onto the board.
Yeah, and this is a big one right here. For those of you guys that are asking, it's actually up on the overlay. Lithuania took map number 1 in this best of 3. And it was in a sort of decisive manner as well. I mean, it wasn't as close as we would have thought it would have been. Especially given the fact that the analyst desk was calling, 16-7, 16-11 victory for Romania. It was flip-flopped. It was the other way around. And now we see Zello. He's going to be getting an opportunity here to get some opening picks, and he does manage to find the first one. But this is the first time that we've actually seen a bit of a return from the Romanians. It's been rough going for them so far.
Taurus up close. He's going to take down Comscene there, and this buy already being shut down. Although, with the opening frag in hand, they are able to restrict it. BTN takes down Taurus. Beaker coming through. Those vents not going to work out. And BTN still going. It's all on Crew, and now 1 versus everything. And the bomb out of his control. So, Lithuania, once again, stopping at the 9th round. Hopefully this time they're able to take more. They have got a little bit of utility to play with, though, this time, which they didn't have last time. That's Crew, and will work.
This is scary. This is scary right now. If he finds this pick in mid, he's the only one over here. He's not going to check the angle properly, and that's actually lucky, because if he goes quick enough there, he kills Ryder and can get the bomb and fall back into mid-main, and then Ninja vanish at that point. And then all of the CTs will have to fan back out and figure out where he's going with the bomb at that point. So that was a little bit of a misplay from Romania. It's just lucky that it turns out the right way, that he doesn't turn the corner in the right direction. It's a little bit beneficial to them, a little bit lucky that they get that done. We'll see a push coming in towards the A bomb site. Misha boosting mid, and he's got the AWP, and he's going to lay a leg shot out on the Cosmine. And Cosmine's been the star player for the Romanian side. Him and Zello are the ones that have been doing all the work.
So, back out on Misha. Going to try and do some work over towards that A bomb site. But how much he can do is debatable. The push is going to be coming in. Yellow just restricting. Okay, there's the one-way smoke. That's miscommunication. Misha going to take down Yellow. And that's the kind of miscommunication that we really shouldn't be seeing. When it comes to this stage, you need to be talking, you need to be communicating with your team. And if you throw a Molotov, you expect your team not to put a smoke on top of it. Luckily, though, they've controlled this push, and it's 2 versus 2 with both Taurus and Lucci. But make that just Lucci and BTN, and there it is. Lucci comes in, takes BTN's head clean off, and that's the 10th round. Lithuania break the curse, and they put themselves onto double figures in the first half. If they take this last round, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did, it's going to be disastrous for Romania.
Yeah, I mean, look at the money that they've got for the Romanian side right now. And it's pretty miserable. They got a Deagle on Ryder. They've got a UMP on Cosmine. I mean, this is a rough situation for him to be in. And again, I mean, the predictions from the analysts have already been proven wrong in the first half. 10 rounds, double digits for Lithuania. This is a very formidable half that they're having right now. Good spam through the smoke in mid. Viker's going to get taken down. There is one player playing close. It's Cosme, and he's got the UMP. They at least carry a little bit of an advantage going into this final round of the half.
Yeah,
Got a doubled up.
Yeah, nice kill comes through. Problem is, if they let Lithuania trade these in, that's where it gets dangerous, because every time on this B site, Lithuania just absolutely cause havoc. Resmoke is going to go through. Cemente just trying to do damage to the smoke. He does a little bit, but not enough. And the bomb is going to be going down with that Molotov falling just to restrict the movement up on high. Ryder keeping himself alive just about. But again, they've let the bomb go down, and Romania haven't effectively capitalized off the back of their early round picks. And that's what you need to be doing. Team play is one thing, kills are another thing. But actually using those kills to win a round, what you got to be doing. Luckily, Romania will come in and they'll trade into the site to win the round and put 5-10 on the board. But going into the second half, Lithuania are going to be in a great spot if they take the pistol round to just win the game outright and win the series.
Well, here's the other thing too, Harold, is you're talking about getting that opening pick and then being able to finish off the round. Here's the rub with that, is that Romania gets that opening pick. They're in a 4 versus 5, yeah? They leave one player by himself. That was BTN over at the B bomb site. They get that pick. They're able to get in and get the bomb plant. And now the CTs are in a tough spot because they have to retake. Sure, they get the positive trades, and they do end up culminating with a round victory there. But the biggest part about that was they, for all intents and purposes, should have lost that round. They should have lost that round because they lost that bomb site. The choke points were smoked off. It's a couple of nice shots coming out from Cosmin and the AWP that was in the hands of Zello to bring that one back into their favor. But honestly, they should have lost that round. It should have been an 11-4 half.
Oh, this pistol round, as you say, is so important. Bomb over towards the B bomb site. But if Lithuania take this, God help the mister who comes between Lithuania and their sister. Misha going aggressive, dropped down to 2 HP. Taurus on 6. Luckily, Vika finds the first kill. Although Misha will be traded straight back out. That's the B-bomb site conceded now. A nice shot from Cemente to take down Vika in mid. Now 3 versus 4 on the retake on that B-bomb site as the bomb will go down. Planted for main. And this is going to be a very difficult retake. There is a bit of utility to work with. 2 flashbangs to go. Nice spam coming in there, but not enough. There is a kit on Cruin. And the push will come in. Flashbangs go out, but Taurus going to go straight down. Xello trying to find the refrag, but it seems they don't want to go for this one. It may not be doable. Cruin going to go down. Lucci going to follow him, although he did get 1 kill. It's still the win for Romania, getting themselves back in.
And a little bit of an odd round there. I mean, all that early damage goes out really, really early on. I mean, they get the goosh on the guy cat box. They get the goosh on the guy outside of B. Nice shot on the Viker. He was actually at full health, I believe, when that 2-tap came in from Cemente. So all that damage so early on from the Romanian side onto Lithuania. The biggest part about this right here is that Romania needs to not get ecoed. They need to not get force bite on. And that's a decent enough start right there. They spot out the push coming from Squeaky. They fall back out. They're going to get caught, and that's Cosmin holding a tight angle, and he's going to be able to get that done. So the early advantage is going to go the way of Romania into this round, and they need this anti-eco. They need to be able to shut this down, and Cosmin going to make a bid for this. As he goes down now, his crew and picks up that Deagle headshot. Like the Lille does get salvaged onto the back of Zello, who was only on a P250 because he's saving for the alt, but it's really going to boil down to these Deagles doing some work. And they've got 3 of them to work with.
Lithuania already with 1 kill, moving up to the bomb site. Not Lucci comes in, but Lucci not going to be able to do any work, and that means Cruin's position is given away. He has to move, has to reposition. That's what he will do, but Cemente takes him down nonetheless. Now 2 players versus 4 to try and do some damage economically, or else it's all on Misha. Deagle in hand. Get a few kills, happy days. Oh well. Good damage, man. He's doing a lot of damage there, but he is going to fall back. Hold on to that Deagle into the next round, see if he can do some more then. And, well, not sure I have any problem with that decision whatsoever. Just trying to do some economical damage. I mean, it's not like there's 3 of them alive, and it would be really worth the save. If he can get a kill, get a kill. Don't bother risking, not bothering. Misha is peeking out now, and he's going to get tagged up and fragged up. So, 7-10, and Lithuania going to have to go for another save.
I wouldn't have hated the prospect of him holding on to that Deagle and body armor into the next round, though. That would have been okay to carry over. Let's just say that. Would have been okay to carry over. 10 plays 7, though. Lithuania still on the save. They're going to be on vanilla pistols right now. All USPs. Nobody upgrading a single one. So this should be a pretty easy round for Romania. It looks like they're going to go straight in towards the B bomb site and use those SMGs up close and personal. That's exactly what they're going to do, and there's nobody home. It's a 4-man squeaky push from the Lithuanian side. So they're going to get a lot of information, but unfortunately it's going to come too little too late.
So, no kills coming in this round, although the counter boost... what's that, a counter boost? They push through Romania and boost on the CT side? What do you call that?
Yeah, they all push through squeaky and then they boost it up.
Yeah, so what do you call that boost? Counter?
I mean, that'd just be a regular boost then, right? Because it's a double negative.
I guess. I'll let you off.
You don't have to, I know I'm right. So,
Yeah,
8-10 is the scoreline. Romania trying to get back into this one. It's the full rifle buy from the Lithuanian side. They're buying down. $50 is all that they have in the bank account accruing. 0 for the rest of the team. Getting as much utility as they can into this round. Let's see how they adapt to this mid control. As they already are boosted up. That nade's going to do pretty sizable damage onto Cosmin, but Misha's already down to 16 HP, and Lucha is down to 56, and he's going to have to throw away his life. Pardon me, that's Kruin in mid that throws away his life at Sandbags, getting mollied out of position by Cosmin.
So 1 man dead. Lithuania's defense already very much weakened, as there are a few players on very low HP, so Romania definitely putting up a fight here, trying to get themselves back into the game. They do need to be getting on with, because 8-10, I mean, it's not the worst scoreline, especially up from 5-10. Bad at all. Now going to need to get into this bomb site though. Xello holding the angle down with open hand. Semente takes down Vika, and already this is looking bad. Nice shot there from Misha, that's why I need to buy head armor, but the trade comes in, and it's a 4-on-2 on the bomb site. Unless Luke, you can get a very swift kill here, and yeah, that is one way of doing it. He needs to get back in and find another one for this retake to be viable. But there it is, Taurus does the job for him, as Ryder is going to boost himself up onto the forklift, but this is still doable. Very much so, as Luke G finds one, now looking for the last kill. He hasn't got too much to worry about, except the 8 bullets left in his magazine. Semente with the AK could just do this for his team, and he will. Headshot comes in. Luke G down, and that's 9-10. Romania have a very strong chance now of tying this up.
Absolutely, and this is Romania recovering very, very nicely into this one, so they're going to get an opportunity to get up to 10 rounds, as it is going to be the save coming out from the Lithuanian side. Buying up a little bit of body armor into this one. They've got 2 Desert Eagles in hand, Misha and Lucha, but the biggest part about this for me is, where is Misha this map? Lucha's still up there at 18-10. He was the top fragger in the Mirage matchup, but where is Misha? That's what I want to know. He's already dead. He's looking to die and get his 16th death on board. Yeah, send him a message for me. Let me know where he's at. It's down to Kruin and Misha right now. Kruin doesn't have any body armor behind this. The bomb's rotated around to Sunroom. So they're going to work in towards that B-bomb site right now. And unfortunately, they're caught completely out of position, so they're going to get in towards B relatively easily. And that's not going to be too much to do. It's Kruin holding here from heaven. Just waiting for the push, and Misha. Alright, there he is. We found him. Not a lot to do into this round for the Lithuanian side, though. Try to take a couple of guns away, force some rebuys, get that money back down. So you can see it's not looking good on the terrorist side right now because they've lost so many players in the past couple of rounds, but they're looking to finally farm up a little bit of money and get a little stability to their economy. But again, just a tough spot for them to be in.
Yeah, a lot of work to be done if they want to take weapons away here. They are going to be saving Misha with the AK and armor. That's a pretty powerful save into the next round. But they should be buying anyway, so, I mean, more could be done. There it is.
That's actually really good.
Find a kill. Yeah, it's really nice, especially because they're going to be buying anyway. It doesn't really matter if he loses the weapon. But the thing is, Misha here can buy an AWP quite happily because he saved the armor. That's the big thing. That's the big talking point, and he has a kit as well. So I want to see Misha really come alive here because it is 10-10. This is definitely close. But Lithuania, they've just been the stronger team almost the whole game. They need to come alive now on the CT side of their map pick, which they should be able to do 10 times out of 10. Because if you pick it, you better know it. And if you pick it and you don't know what you're doing, God help you. Misha holding down the B. And there it is, the kill comes through. Misha not wasting any time. He's going to get naded in return, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because he's got the kill. He's fallen back. It's a 4 versus 5. Happy days for Lithuania.
Zello actually missing that shot onto Kruin over here by Checkers. He's going to get naded back as well, but he's got to get himself out of dodge, and he'll do that. So they continue with this advantage on the Lithuanian side. The biggest part about that, though, is that they get Ryder down, and Misha is going to build a little bit of confidence by getting that alt pick. So hopefully they can continue this on and try to put this one to bed, because it's a very close matchup. But BTN's got other ideas. Viker getting a little bit too aggressive for his own good over there towards A main. He's going to get taken down. Torres with a sloppy spray, but it does connect eventually on Cosme, and he gets legged for his troubles. The bomb looks like it's going to be heading in towards that A bomb site, so keep your eyes on Lukja as he's playing this off angle again from this corner, and there's no Molotovs to flush him out from this position.
Yeah, without the Molotovs to get rid of that AWP, I mean, it's serious trouble as Lucci dispatches 1 head, 2 head. Can he make it 3 onto Cielo? Keeping 4 players alive here is going to be really, really powerful in the coming rounds. That's a bad miss. Cielo not able to get the kill there. It doesn't only mean that he dies, it means that he doesn't get any economical damage dealt either. So that's really, really bad. Now a 2-up setup coming out from Lithuania. And although there's plenty of money for Romania to buy, the next round there's not going to be that money. Glass cannon comes out from Gisello, and we know that there's utility over on that Lithuania side. All they have to do is put a few nades through, and already this is looking bad. Double nade spam will come into mid, and the boost comes out onto the boost spot, but Cosmine already down. This round is already looking really bad. BTN going to follow up and see if he can do what his teammate couldn't. As Yellow blocked out by smoke, nothing he can get done there. Luckily, Ryan will get a kill in return, but Taurus trades it out. And it's a 4 versus 3. So the CT is doing massive, massive work here. Keeping themselves in this game. Not only that, but winning decisively. As it is 3 versus 4. And Lithuania looking really powerful. Once again, that bomb is going to make its way towards the B bomb site. But with no armor, Xello shouldn't be holding that bomb. It makes it too easy for him to go down. He needs to be able to stop and hold a position with the AWP. Don't need to give him the bomb. That's silly.
I don't agree with Kriun pushing in that situation. He pushed out on B and lost his life, and now that puts a real big burden on Misha in back checker box to be able to do something. Here's the footsteps. Notice they're coming around, but there you go. Viker going to get dropped by Cemente, who's got a really nice lurk going. And then the long flank from Torres comes around, but he's going to find another kill. He's on 9 HP. There's no reason for him to aggress from this position. He should not be peeking right now. Should not be peeking at all. They keep throwing their lives away. That's going to allow them to rotate back out. But the big news right here is, well, Zello, very risky play, swaps out the AK or the AWP for the AK, but again, he doesn't have armor. The push is already onto the A bomb site. They've got to be wary of this because that player is already out. Cemente. He's going to get up towards truck side. Luckily, Lucha is there. He's going to be down to Zello trying to get into the site. Lucha does spot him. They know that he's here. They're going to forfeit the bomb plant. They're going to try to double peek at the same time, and this is the scary part, is that they both have ops, so aim punch isn't really going to be that big of an issue for him.
Yeah, but that nade, bloody hell.
That's the one.
That's really bad. So this is why you need armor. This is exactly what I said at the beginning. They have the utility to deal with that kind of a player. 12 rounds on the board for Lithuania because he didn't have armor. Sure, maybe he couldn't have clutched it even if they had pushed on him, but at the end of the day it doesn't matter because they didn't need to. Not good at all there for Romania, and that means they're going to be onto an eco now, looking at 13 rounds from Lithuania. And Lithuania, they're a momentum-based team. If they get rolling, they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop and say, actually, yeah, let's give them a chance. They're going to keep going, and they're going to bust through those doors. They're going to bust all over your face.
Well, here's the thing, too, is that round could have potentially been four players alive for Lithuania's side, maybe even 5 if Cream didn't push. And if Torres didn't throw his life away after getting that opening pick, you could have definitely seen more of an advantage going forward for the Lithuanian side. Now you've got an aggressive peek from Lucha. He's going to find the opener, but he gives over an AWP to Zello. So that's a player that you don't want having that. Torres on the fast flank, though, is going to come around from the back lines, and Viker will get the off out of the hands of the terrorist side of Romania. Flashbang comes out, pushing aggressively. It's going to be Viker, but he's not ready for that. And again, they're throwing their lives away. And I don't like these peeks that they're doing. That's a nice shot from Misha. The bomb is coming back around towards mid-garage. But the biggest part about this is I just don't agree with some of the pushes that they're doing. I don't like that they're trying to flash push through smokes when they've got an advantageous positioning. You know, you've got the numbers game. Just play the numbers game.
Yeah, but as long as Misha stays alive with that AWP, doesn't get caught out by some tape, this round should be in the bag because 2 players alive. Either way, to be honest,
Well,
I'd
they're
rather-
not expecting
yeah.
this at all.
No, agreed. But I would rather see the CTs play together at this point. They know the last player isn't going to have armor. If they play together, they guarantee the trade frag. You don't want to be risking that clutch to having to come in, as Misha is now all on his own. And this is really bad now. Cemente may not know where he is, but Misha is dead. The bomb is going to go down, and now Kruin gets put in a really difficult position, and I'm not a big fan of that. If Kruin wins this, it's going to be the team ace. If Cemente wins, it's a 3k. Cemente definitely been stepping up in the last few rounds. He had a good spur at the beginning, but we haven't seen it recently. Is he going to be able to take the 10th round for his team? Or is this going to be Kruin's day? Push comes through. Kruin, get your gun out. No, don't play it from there. Of course, he read the play. He thought that the player would have been playing from checkered because of that plant. But he didn't check his corners. He didn't even check the site. You can't make mistakes like that, and that's why Romania take themselves an 11th round, and Lithuania have no money.
And that was on the back of a save round with no armor. So we do see a force from the Lithuanian side. These rounds have been so close that they could go for a reset. That here Cemente is going to be the only one with money on the terrorist side after this round is all said and done if they do lose. And that's actually a really good start. Lucha is going to be able to find Cemente, the aggressive push in towards mid. They're going to be able to come back out, and Torres is going to find the headshot on BTN. So this is going better than to be expected for the Lithuanian side. We'll see if they can capitalize in the long run. Misha's got a aggressive angle behind this smoke, playing a little one-way. But Cosmin, jumping headshot, because that should be a thing in CSGO. Thank you, Valve. Cosmin's going to find a second one on a Torres, and that B-bomb site has been lost.
Yes, already not a great start into this round for Lithuania on their force buy. The nades will go in, but it's not going to do too much. 3 versus 3 still, so definitely not out of control, but it's not a good situation. Nice kill comes in onto Ryder. They don't seem to be aware of the position of Yellow, and there he is. He comes in, he does the damage into a 2 versus 2, finds that kill, and Lucci, now the last man alive, is going to get taken down. So 12-12, and Romania should be able to take the lead here pretty comfortably.
Yeah, this is going to be a full save from Lithuania's side. And I don't necessarily agree with that buy into the last round, but the biggest part about it was they just get opened on by Cosmin, and there was a little bit of luck going into that too. That jumping AK headshot, that should not be a thing. Jumping and accuracy needs to be fixed in this game. It's a pretty known fact. And again, that's just a display of how it can affect the outcome of a match, because that should not be a thing. There's no circumstance in which that should happen. Viker goes down to Cemente at the beginning of the round. The B-bomb site is pretty much open, and Cosmin, nice shot there on the Torres. BTN's going to be able to find one on a Lucha. Misha from the back lines does manage to get one, but it's going to be all down to Kryun, and he's going to go down straight away as well. So 13 plays 12 as Romania finally gets a lead into this one.
Yeah, finally being the key word, because this could be final, as Lithuania are back onto the bye, but there's no op to play with for Misha. And we know that he's powerful with that. We know he's able to get back into rounds when he's given the opportunity. So 13-12. This could be Romania taking themselves a significant lead if they get straight into it. We're not seeing too much interesting going on here. There is the boost into vents and the fallback towards back box over on B, which as a setup I do like, but the problem is when there's both pressure towards B and mid, the man in vents finds himself between a rock and a hard place. Luckily, that's not going to be happening, as the squeaky door will be open. There is a man close to hear the sound cue, so a rotation will be called over. That's going to be Vika hoping to get a kill towards the squeaky door. They're going to have to back off though, and BTN are going to be dueling towards mid. The smoke goes down to restrict what he can do. There's a little tiny gap which gives him bearing into mid. Nice Molotov goes into the vents, which is going to force Kruin back. And like you've been pointing out, so many of these rounds could have been saved by just not making silly plays, not jumping through smokes, not giving away the advantage that you have.
And that's again, I mean, that's the big thing. Lithuania is going to look back and think, man, we could have had 1 or 2 more gun rounds out of this one because we threw away a couple of extra players. It drained our accounts. You know, that last round could have been a more formidable buy from them, but because they had to have 2 extra rebuys into a certain round once or twice, they ended up losing that. And this is going to be a good exchange for the Romanian side. They're going to look for 14 here, and this should be a save call immediately for Lithuania.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's no way to retake this B-bomb site right now, as it's just not doable. I don't know about that round. I'm not a big fan. Lithuania,
I don't know why they're even walking over towards the B-bomb site right now. They need to get the hell out of this. This is silly. They're looking to set up for some exits, but this is just silly. Lucha does find BTN, but now that's going to pull them over towards that CT spawn side, and if he doesn't fall back, he's going to get traded out.
I mean, as long as he survives here, I don't have a problem with the play, but he's not going to. They're pushing him. And he's isolated. I'm not a big fan of that.
I don't like that at all either. They should have fallen back, double played over towards like Squeaky Door or something like that. Make them come to you. Don't go to them. There's no reason for you to go to them. That's just a little bit silly. Well, what are you going to do? Romania is going to be able to pick up another round. That's 14-12 now on the scoreboard. As we come into the 27th round, this one's going pretty much all the distance. And we will have to see. It's a very meager, feeble buy from Lithuania as they're going to pick up some pistols and some armor to go along with that M4. He's got an incendiary grenade to work with. He's already thrown out. It's a stack over towards B and mid. They've only got one player at A right now, and that is going to be Lucha. Let's see what he can do. 2 players in Squeaky, 3 in A main. He's going to come under some heat here. There's not going to be a lot he's going to be able to do from this position with the P250. He should get traded straight away. Oh, but he gets the blind headshot, so we'll take that. Zello answers back on the Torres, so it's a little back and forth. Another one for Lucha before he goes down, so keeping it alive for the time being until Viker just runs in and throws his life away.
Yeah, I absolutely hate this round for Lithuania. I hate it. Why would you buy like that going into I hate that.
I mean, they have the money bonus right now. They've lost 5 rounds in a row, so they're going to be able to buy up pretty healthily into this round. You'll see the economy's it's good enough. It's good enough. They'll have pretty much everything that they need into this, but again, I mean, even if they win this round, it's going to be a full buy from Romania next round. It's going to take at least 2 wins for them to break the money, and by then it's going to be 15-14. So, I mean, it's not all. They're not out of the woods just yet. We're looking at map 3 here so far.
Yeah, unless we're going to be seeing a second overtime of the night, I think map 3 is the most likely eventuality here. Unless Lithuania can really pull something out of the bag, which is a shame to see because Lithuania have been playing so well, and then it just all went wrong on that CT side. It looked like they were going to wake up after they lost those first 5 rounds. They got 2 rounds in a row, and then it all just went badly again. It just all went downhill. It's really not good.
Yeah,
I mean,
they had a 10-5 scoreline at the half, and so far it's 10-2 this half in favor of Romania. So their T side, even though their CT side was pretty much crap, their T side has been phenomenal so far. And it's been Cemente stepping up, Cosmin's getting in the mix as well as Zello, who's been there pretty much the whole game, Zello has. And it's the opposing side. It's Viker and Kruin this time that are kind of lackadaisical, as well as Misha. Torres stepping up. He was the bottom fragger last time. He's in the number 2 spot, and it's Lucha who's been having a phenomenal series so far. And they're going to go back into the double up setup for Lithuania. So this is what they're talking about. What do we want to do into this round? Because when they had the double up setup the last time, it worked for them. That was where they got those 2 rounds. But this time around, we'll have to see, because Romania, they've just been hitting hard into these sites. There hasn't been a lot that Lithuania's been able to do, because, I mean, if you look at the scoreboard, it was 5 rounds, then 2 rounds, then 5 rounds. So, I mean, long runs for the Romanian side.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish they'd just come alive and do what they've been doing so well so far. Unfortunately, it just isn't happening. We are going to have to see some incredible play this round. We are having the double up setup come out from both Luke G and Misha. I'm not sure I like to see the AWP on Luke G. I know he's a potent player with the rifle, but if it works, if it's what they're feeling, why not roll with it? Let's just see if he's going to be able to prove his decadence in this round. If Lithuania are going to come alive, who knows? Romania, 15 rounds, so close to winning. So close to the end. They're ready to finish this game and to move on into the next round of the qualifier. They're ready to get on with their lives. But of course, if they want to, there's another map coming up. Lithuania, all they have to do is win 3 rounds, force it to overtime, and then win 3 more. Not easy, but it's doable.
Yeah, certainly not easy whatsoever, but we'll see. I mean, they're getting a little bit of damage out early on to Zello. He's down to 63. I think that was a little nade splash damage that he took there. He is over in mid-main, just looking for any kind of aggression from the CT side. It's not going to come just yet, but there's still the opportunity for it. They're very spread out on the CT side. They're going for a heavier mid presence this time around. You can see one in Vince, one playing from Catbox, and one playing from the Z hallway. It's going to be the AWP of Lucha. He's got support from Torres. So we'll see where they do decide to go, but it looks like the bomb's rotating over towards the A bomb site. Smoke's going to come out from BTN. They're going to push in towards A. There's one player to defend this. It's going to be Misha with this up. No smoke into A main right now, but he falls back right when they start to come around the corner. The molly's for MBK, so he's going to be okay where he is right now. The push is starting. And the opening pick goes the way of the Lithuanian side. 2 for 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4. Almost a flawless round. BTN does burn one from the grave, but that is going to be a good round for Lithuania as they look to try to get themselves back into this one. But the money is going to be fine for Romania through the rest of this half.
Yeah, yeah, no, you're right.
Ryder will be able to drop 2 AKs after this round is done.
Yeah, but then
Simonite will be able to drop
round,
one.
in the last round, it could be very, very tight for Romania. They are going to have a pretty difficult bind.
Well, last round's next round.
No, you're right. Can't do maths. Sorry. Maths and me.
What
don't
the
get
hell
on.
do they pay you for anyway? That's all I want
Well,
to know.
not maths. Not maths. I'll tell you that.
Apparently you're accurate on that one.
Yeah. I
Cello
mean,
gets needed down real deep.
could just make it calculator, couldn't I?
You could, but you'd still probably mess that up.
Honestly, I have done before. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Get
Not gonna
out
beat
the
around the
old,
bush.
get out the old TI-83.
Get an El Casio, mate. Don't know if you have
Quality.
that in America.
We do.
What, calculators?
Yeah.
I thought you just hit rocks together and made 2.
Yet somehow I'm better at math than you.
Yeah, well, not sure about that, mate. I know.
Those
many
rocks are really
sums.
paying off. I've got my abacus over here on my desk.
Look, I know an awful lot of sums, and you don't. All right, so that's the end of it.
The only sum that you don't know is you know a whole lot of something. A whole lot of nothing.
At least we have an S on the end of our maths. Bloody math. No one calls it math. Yes.
Whatever, man. Cast. Push coming
Okay.
out into the middle from Romania. I'm just going to take over here because you're starting to piss me off with your English. Viker's going to be able to find the opener. Cosmin does trade it back. It's looking good here. Lithuania trading back and forth. Misha, though, you said you wanted to see him get the op, and he does just that. Simonte be down to 10 HP in this one in a 1 versus 2 with 20 seconds. He does not have the bomb either. He's going to have to go and get that, and he's out in the open. We're going to be looking down the barrel of possible overtime because this next buy is going to be a little bit lackluster, but we will see a full gun round for our final round.
So yeah, here's the thing. Misha is such a powerful AWPer, but we only see him on the AWP on that CT side. Because that's...
Yeah, he
where
doesn't really
feels
pick it up on
comfortable.
the T side, does he?
But the thing is, this game would have been over if Lithuania had controlled their economy. That's the reason we're seeing Misha not on the AWP almost this entire game, because they couldn't control the economy and get him on the CT side. It's as simple as that.
That is very accurate. Looks like we're going to gear up for a B hit, but look at this. 3 CTs trying to control the area right now. They've got a aggressive push here in middle from Beaker. Going to get a little bit of intel. Flashbang out. He's going to have a fast rotate in towards Vince. There's 2 players dedicated on this B-bomb site. It is going to be Kruin and Torres. They're going to have to come up huge for their team because the rotate from Lucha is going to take a second to get there, as well as Viker. You can start to see the execute coming towards that B-bomb site. Flashbang goes in. Kruin has to drop from his position. Return Molly. Keep him from pushing in towards the checker boxes for the time being. Torres, he pounces. Going to be able to find 2. This is looking really good for overtime for map number 2. Returns come out,
Lithuania,
and there they go. They lose
finally
the bomb.
Coming awake as Vika just dances around in mid, not letting himself die. They've got a 5-on-2. This is exactly what we should have been seeing the entire game. It hasn't worked. Cemente now the last man alive to prevent overtime, but he can't get it done. He is going to go down as Torres will finish him with the P250. 15-15 overtime, second overtime of the day. And Romania not going to that third map just yet. They got the tickets. They were at the check-in. Lithuania said, sorry mate, you haven't got your passport. Back into the overtime, buddy, I guess. I don't know.
Well, this is going to benefit the CT side here because they've got a little bit of momentum going, and now they've got enough money to keep that up in the hands of Misha for at least 2 of the 3 rounds in this. So that's very, very important to think about because ever since he's had the op, they've shut it down. Lucha with the AWP was also a force to be reckoned with. It's a fast push in towards the B-bomb site. They've got 2 players over here by checkers. They're going to be able to open up. That's the first, that's the second. Looking for the third. That is the third. Torres and Cruin doing a good job over here at this B-bomb site. They've got the rotate in. The damage is coming out. Cemente's going to be chipped down. That's double nade onto him. 69 HP. The Molotov as well. And there's nowhere for these guys to go.
Yeah, quick push in as Lithuania taking a very swift advantage. Cruin not quite sure who wants to shoot. He's going to decide the enemies, but just remind his teammates that if they do annoy him, he is able to shoot them. It is just BTN and how have we been saying that name? Cemente. Bloody hell. My brain is fuzzled, I tell you.
You're really starting to piss me off.
You're really starting to piss me off. What's that from?
I don't know. From me talking to you?
Oh.
Lucha finds one more. It's all down to Cemente and a 1 versus Lots. And Lucha's going to finish that one off. I'm just kidding with you, buddy, by the way. You're not really pissing me off, even though you're an idiot.
Well, you did hurt
16
my
to
feelings a lot,
15
so.
for Lithuania, so they're looking pretty good into this overtime right now. Love you, Harold. Love you.
I just can't hold the tears anymore.
It's fine.
I've got little cups under my eyes.
Put them in my care cup.
Yeah?
It's currently
Like
empty
carrots.
because I don't care.
Oh, I thought you said carrot cup. Sorry.
Wow, do you really speak the Queens or no? Because I feel like you don't
speak-
understand English.
I speak carrot, and that's all I need in life. Lithuania, 1 round up, and hoping to continue this. Nice kill comes in.
Oh,
there from Lucha,
wow.
takes down Yellow's paw, and goes for the spray, almost taking BTN out of the equation as well, but not quite finishing the job. It's going to be 4 versus 5. And Lithuania already putting themselves into a great position to try and take this game, because of course if they take this round, Romania are not going to have much money to play with. They are going to be able to force out a buy in the next round, but there's going to be no AWP. There's going to be not a massive amount of utility. It's not going to be the greatest buy in the world. Then again, it's not going to be too bad. They're going to have the AKs. Better option, of course, is to win this round, and if they want to do that, they need to start getting frags on frags on frags on frags. Let's see,
that's
5 versus 4.
That's the big thing about it too, is like, there's another one that goes Torres' way. He's going to be able to drop the molly out and fall back, but he actually re-aggresses, and again, that's a little bit of a mistake. Viker pushing this smoke, might be able to catch out the vent player in Kasim. Kasmin comes back around. Luke's just going to be able to rectify that. It's still only a man advantage here for the CT side, and the B-bomb side is relatively unabated. Everyone's going to have to come up big. Strafe out. Plants the headshot. Last man standing outside of that B-bomb site is Cemente. We'll be able to find him over there by headshot. Going to be able to find the second one as well. Lucha overextending again. It's going to be down to Misha in a 1 versus 2, or 1 versus 1, pardon me. I can't do maths.
I'll let you off, mate. We all have our moments. Anyway, Cementate does get the bomb down, goes for the spray, and he finds the clutch, but 16-16 on the board. And Cemente is dragging his team through this, trying his best to keep them in it, and he will find the 1 versus 3 clutch there. But whether he should,
He shouldn't have. There was 3 key mistakes into that round. The first was Torres refacing from vents. The second was Viker pushing the smoke in mid, and the third was Lucha pushing heaven for no reason when they had the numbers advantage in the 3v1. So lots of mistakes being made from the CT side of Lithuania into that round, and that cost them. I hate to sound harsh, but I'm gonna point out mistakes when I see them. You know.
yeah, absolutely.
Part of the analytical side of this game.
Yeah. The problem
Hopefully
is,
the people at home know better than to do that, because that was a little bit lackluster. That was should have been an easy 4v2, but turns out to be a 3v1 clutch going the other way. So that was really kind of a mistake.
yeah, you've got to be able to point out the mistakes the same way you point out an incredible play. There's 2 sides to each coin, and unfortunately, Romania getting the worst end of that. Vika will find 1 kill. Tora doubles it up, and so that's a really nice start. Cruin finding the kill there on Yellow pretty much solidifies this round. Then again, we would have said that last round until we actually saw what happened. Ryder going down now, 1 versus 4. Cemente, can he do it again? Can he bring lightning to strike twice in one place? I'm voting no, as they burn the body of Ryder, literally cremating him, and it is going to be 16-17. Lithuania not on match point, but very, very close. And let's not forget, it was their T side that was strong this map.
Yeah, and that's the big thing. I mean, Romania, both of them went 10-5 on the T side. That's the important thing to note. So if Lithuania can start off on the right foot into this half, the way that they did during regulation on their terror side, then they should be able to close this down. They're 2 rounds away from doing it. Romania, if they go flawless on the CT side, can win this. Absolutely. That magic number that we're looking for is 19 rounds. So the first team to get the 19 at first overtime is the team that's going to walk away with the victory. Second OT is going to be 22 rounds. So keep that in mind if it does come down to that. Fast aggression in towards mid. Cemente looked like he wanted to push through the smoke, but he opts not to. Flashbang out over the top. Misha's going to take a peek. Does have the op, so kind of blows our theory out of the water with him just being a CT side offer. He's going to pick it up on the T side this time around. Cosmin over there by Catbox. Don't over peek.
Yeah, this round is really crucial. This is the momentum switch.
There's such a heavy
Lithuania.
mid presence from the CT side. I mean, look at that. There was one in Vent, and then they had one at Catbox and everything like that, but Zello. Bye-bye.
Yeah, that's a really nice nade there from Cruin, and that's what happens when you do attrition, all damage. Crisscross smokes come out in mid. Problem is, this is still some incredible mid control. Perfect pop flash comes out. Taurus unaware there's a man in Vent. He needs to be checking this, but I mean, Cemente is going to kill his teammate, but Taurus doesn't care. He keeps on going, and man alive, that is not good for Romania as Cosmin finds himself the last man alive. Now, I've got an interesting thing for you, and I want to see if you are noticing it as I am. In the first map, we didn't really see much of Taurus. In this map, who are we not seeing?
Viker.
Nope.
Oh, you're probably...
Don't look at numbers. Cosmin.
Yeah.
Cosmin was a big player in that first
Well,
map.
he
and he
got
may
so
have the
many impact
numbers.
kills.
Yeah, he may
many
have the
impact
numbers,
kills.
but this time he's just not there when they need him. And that's, you know, you can notice that as a caster. You really do realise. And he's not good at all. But he's
Well, I
putting
mean,
up the numbers.
Zello's kind of in the same boat as him as well. I mean,
Yeah.
Zello was a big factor in a lot of their success in that first map as well. Had some pretty key rounds into this one. I remember the 3K in defense of that B bomb site in a 3 versus 2. And, I mean, he's kind of gone by the wayside. He's 23 and 21. So, I mean, he's got some kills, but he hasn't gotten a lot of impact into some of these rounds. And again, it's going to be a 1-for-1 trade to open up. Ryder gets the opening pick, but it's rectified by Misha's AWP. So it's a little back and forth, but I mean, we're on match point. We're match map and series point for Lithuania right now. They can put this one to bed and move on to the next round.
Yeah, moving in. They are going to be just going together. Molotov in this side. Double Molotov goes into quad just in case. Then although normally I'm not a fan of that. As long as they get the frags, I don't really mind. Cruin opens it up. Cemente down. And that's the clutch king of the equation. Cosmin does only one frag down onto Misha on the entry. But Zello, up close and personal, needs to do some work. Does find the kill onto the bomb planter. But Cruin already taking his teammates out. Look, G. 1 versus 1 now. Cosmin, can he deny everything I've said? Can he keep himself in this one and win it for his team? He's got 2 kills so far. He needs 3 to win, but he can't make it happen. Look, G. He wins the game for his team. And Lithuania, despite being the underdog, will continue in this tournament. They'll go to qualifying round 2. And they'll find themselves in a great spot.
Yeah, and before I send it back over to the analyst desk, I just want to point out the fact that, you know, they're probably going to talk about who the player of the match was. And my bid for that is definitely Lucia. I mean, he top fragged both maps for the Lithuanian side, had a phenomenal Mirage T side, as an equally as phenomenal match here. I mean, they played 35 rounds. He ends up with 37 kills. So really leading the way for his team on the Lithuanian side. But we're going to send it back over to George and the analyst desk and see what these guys have to say to break this one down. Guys, take it away.
Second map in favor of Lithuania, but after the overtime, 19-16. It looked like Romania is going to take it all the way, but that timeout, that tactical timeout, it really paid off, and in the end, 2-0 in favor of Lithuania. This map was all around, you know, it was so interesting, so exciting up until the very end.
Yeah, I mean, after, like you pointed out, after timeout, Lithuania took like 5 rounds in a row, so 15-12, and they were leading 17-15 after that, so pretty good timeout, I would say. And again, Misha with the most important kills of the map, like it was 13-12 or 14-12 or something, or maybe even 15-12. It was 3-on-3. Misha was alone on the A side, and he killed 2 guys to get third in the lag. And I mean, Misha had performed the best of this Lithuanian. He led them to victory, and they deserved it.
Romania was so close, but not close enough.
Yeah, we saw in the first map it was only Cosmin and Zello. In this second map, Semente.
yeah.
Yeah, he joined them and he led them. I think he had over 30 frags, and some of those were really crucial. I think he had a 1v3 or 1v2 clutch in a regular time, and then had that in the overtime. The only round they won was because he clutched it. So if Romania was able to take this cash, he would definitely be the man of the map. But like you both said, after that timeout, Lithuania came back completely into the game.
Who's the man of the match here for Lithuania?
We're gonna say Misha, yeah?
Misha, yeah.
You would say
probably.
Misha?
I mean, Lukce had the most kills in both maps, I would
Yeah.
say, yeah. But I think Misha was the man of the match simply because he has the most high impact kills.
Yeah.
Most rounds, I mean, he won.
And look at
like,
his numbers.
most
Look at his
important
numbers. They're just
six
amazing.
stats.
You know?
I mean, his
Yeah.
6 stats.
Yeah, it's like over the sky, you know.
So yeah, I mean, the guy who plays for the Romanian team beat Romania.
Wow, there's a plot.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting plot. Any last words of the day?
Congrats to Lithuania being our last team that will go through this qualifying round.
Way to go, Soichi. You just reminded me this is just the right time to see which teams managed to advance to the second stage of the European qualifiers. As we can see here, Turkey, Croatia, Bulgaria, Montenegro, Estonia, Czech Republic, Slovenia, and Lithuania. So these 8 teams will join another 8 teams, seeded teams, in the second qualifying round. And the draw for that will be held 5 minutes after this broadcast. So before we finish this and wrap this up, don't go anywhere, just to remind you before we finish this up. Kasad, any last words for today? Because after this, I'm gonna
It was fun
kill
being
you or
here.
something.
It was fun, very fun being here these 2 days, watching some matches with you, my old friend.
Yeah, and teammate.
And teammate. So I would say go underdogs. Right?
Yeah, that's
Go
what
underdogs.
actually happened. Czech Republic, Lithuania, and yesterday we had
Slovenia
and
and
Estonia.
And Go Mouse Sports.
Go Mouse Sports, of course. Thank you for your time, and I hope we'll see you again soon.
It was a pleasure.
Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a quick recap of the day. Bosnia versus Czech Republic. 2-0 in favor of Czech Republic, 16-13 and 19-15 after an overtime. The second match of the day, Lithuania was better than Romania, 16-10 and 19-16. Once again, after this, the draw for the second qualifying round in the European qualifiers will be held, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. See you soon.